Welcome back to Fort High Garage. Today we're going to work on brakes and steering. And if we can get all that knocked out quick enough, we're going to stab the engine and transmission. Why in that order, you ask? Let's go take a look. It's because I've got all this room to work in. I can actually reach in and adjust my steering wheel, toe in, toe out, all that stuff without having to get on the ground. So we're going to get all this knocked out because it's got to get done anyways before we hog up this engine bay with a motor and transmission. Let's get at it. Okay, first up, brakes. This is pretty nasty. So, since I mentioned in a previous video, but if you missed it, I need to replace these calipers. I mean, I could probably get by on those, but the piston boot in here is all dry rotted and nasty. There's just enough rust on there that, given they're cheap, people, and I can't stress this enough, that out of all the systems in a car, the brakes are the most important. They're even more important than steering. So have good brakes. All right. Okay, back to this. This reservoir is pretty nasty. The master looks pretty good. This fluid down here is from some WD-40 that I was spraying, because what I'm about to do is drain this master and then pull it out. And I can show you a little bit better, but there's a couple of these little pins that slide. There's one here and kind of one in the back. I'll show you when this is off. It's a little easier to see then. And you just knock them out. I think I used just a cheap Harbor Freight sort of knockout tool. And they come out pretty easily, especially after you lube them up with some WD-40. And now I'm about to drain this the best I can before I pull it off and make a huge mess. All right, they make suction device tools to do this job, but if you don't, then something like this, a little syringe, maybe you got from some medication for your kid or pet, something like that. Likely the brake fluid is going to ruin the little stopper in there, but hey, it's disposable. It's intended to be. So I'm going to get out as much as I possibly can and then make a mess for the rest. Look how dark that is. This is going to take forever. Maybe I'll time lapse it. Or maybe I'll just bring it along for the torture. There we go. Okay, that's about as much as I can get. Okay. As I showed you, I pulled the pins already. I'm just gonna put a bunch of paper towels under here and hopefully I can catch most of it. And then there's just some O-rings in there. Should just pop right off. Oh my gosh. Or not. Tiny pry bar. Goodness. Yeah, it didn't want to come out of there. Let me see you something. Night. This might be why people buy new ones. It'd be worth $80.
6.5 hours later.
Oh! You got it in the face too. Oh! Look how dirty that fluid is. It is everywhere. Probably don't have to worry about paint being damaged because of 90% mud. I don't know what I was thinking. I took the brake cleaner and tried to blast out as much of that grime as possible. You can kind of see in there, got a good bit of it, but there's so many baffles in there that it just can't get into all the different nooks and crannies. And it's still kind of gross. I don't know how you clean these things. Maybe a sonic cleaner or something that sit and soak in something that'll break it all up, and I don't know. In the bin. All new brakes came in courtesy of my day job. New day, new t-shirt. Like I was saying, don't bother messing with trying to clean that reservoir. Just get a new one. I think I got this off Amazon. Dorman part number. I forget. But you can look it up for $35 or something like that. Had I known it was only $35, I thought it was like 90 or something like that. I probably wouldn't have spent an hour trying to wrestle that thing off of there. So let's get this bolted up. Gonna have to just forgive me for this fan noise. It is July in Texas. So I ordered some new calipers for Ebestis. I've had some good luck with their rotors and brake pads, but I don't know if I've ordered their calipers before. Not only did it come with a banjo bolt, the bleeder, but it also came with the sliding bolts. I don't think I've seen that before. Pretty handy. It's too hot to even wear a hat. Goodness. Okay. Off to do the other side. And then on to the back. Alright, as far as the back goes, there is still a ton of life. I mean, these look really good. I did sort of wire wheel up the brake drum. A little bit of rusty spot there where it probably sat for a while, but I bet it clears up. Even this guy, I don't know if you can hear it. It's rubber. It's not hard. This guy, the wheel cylinder, brr. You can tell the heat's like baking my brain basically. The only thing was, let's see if we can do this one-handed. It's on there way too loose. So there needs to be just a slight bit of drag on the drum as you're spinning it here. And that's just an adjustment. So I'll crawl under here. Look at this adjuster. And yeah, click it a few times this way. Try it again. Nope, I need a lot of clicks. Okay, hanging with me on the ground. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, there we go. You can hear it now. Still fret, like I don't really have to put any effort into spinning it, but I can hear a little bit of drag. All right. That should be good. I think I'm just gonna lie here for a bit and then probably bleed the brakes tomorrow. No, I can't give up today. It's too early. I need brake fluid, so we're still bleeding brakes tomorrow, but I can start working on the steering. All right. Be back in 5. Never would have thought a VFG KO2 would make for a good pillow. Sure enough, look at that. Nom, nom, nom. Welcome back to 4 High Garage, where the sounds of construction and fans will wake the dead, but not my teenager. We're back on the brakes. We're going to use something that was invented by Chuck Norris back in the 60s called gravity. All right, we'll fill her up and then start in the far back passenger corner. Okay, got down here without any lubrication. Dang it. Yeah, this looks like a good job for this concoction we made. Let me... just hose her down. Nice. Oh, we already got fluid coming out. Look at that. I was originally going to take it off because there was a lot of mud being slung around inside this thing. Whoever previously owned it, and I thought maybe since there wasn't a cap on this guy, maybe it was clogged. Try to flush the brakes by gravity bleeding. So we'll just leave that to drip for a while. 6.5 hours later. Now this is going to take actually quite a lot longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be more of a steady stream coming out of there. And it is like, I'm going to count it. Drip. 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 So let's let it do its thing and go work on steering. Yeah. Well, it didn't take nearly as long as I thought. It's got a steady drip now. Maybe something just needed to clear out, but it's hard to tell. I can see the clearness of the drops down here on this end. So I know I've got good clean fluid. We'll go ahead and tighten this guy back up. And, well, shirt for the rag. Forgot to bring the brake fluid, or forgot to bring the brake cleaner. Oh, sorry, Mr. Spider. Okay, back with the brake cleaner. I took the drum off because I thought maybe I got some of that lubricant over here on the pad, but nope. I'm just that good. No, not really. Ooh-wee. Shows you how hot it is. Good Lord, you watch that stuff evaporate too? Damn. I'm gonna look for a rubber cap, something. Found a little, I think it's a vacuum line cap, actually. That should do the trick, keep dirt, debris out of there. All right, let's get the hub back on and move stage left. Let that soak for a second. Just wanted to hop in here before I went ahead and did basically the same thing on all 4 corners. I'm making note to myself next time I go to the junkyard to steal a bunch of these rubber caps. I don't know why I don't have a supply of them. I'm gonna get these 4 brakes, gravity bled, the Chuck Norris way. That'll get me 90 to 95% of the way there, honestly. If you're stuck on the side of the road kind of thing and need to get back on the road and you've got a vice grip off a brake line or whatever, you can do a little bit of gravity bleeding and you'll be, I can't say you'll be all right for liability reasons, but I would trust myself enough to get to a place where I can do a proper brake bleeding. But you operate it at your own risk, because brakes aren't effing around. All right. So we'll get this knocked out, then we'll get back on the steering, and whenever my teenager wakes up, we'll get a proper bleed on these brakes. Okay, all done gravity bleeding. Give it a couple of pumps, get those pads seated. There it goes. It feels just a little spongy. Otherwise, it's pretty good. Like I said, it's a good option when you're in a pinch. And that gets me most of the way through. So when, it's 12 now, the teenager still hasn't woken up. When they're finally up, we can do a proper brake bleed and get that part checked off the list. All right, let's get on to the steering and the rest of the front end suspension work for the most part. All right, on to steering. Got to get this part done. How else are we going to get to Denny's? And Denny's is way better than IHOP. You can fight me on it. In fact, we can meet at Waffle House, because everybody loves Waffle House, and let's be honest, it's the Octagon. Okay, while I'm at it, I might as well beef it up. Before my other Jeep got the WJ knuckle swap, steering swap, the CAVFAB swap, steering system, all that. One of the first things I did was upgrade the tie rod. For the life of me, I cannot remember whose kit that was, but all it is just a beefier rod. Like, it still uses the same end links and everything, but I wasn't going to use it in the other Jeep, so took it out and stuck it on the shelf. Might as well throw it on this Jeep. I think I'm ready for this guy. So he should go something like that and that. All right, get this started. Sure. There we go. Get this guy started. Starting to feel like I've got the wrong castle nuts. I think this one's got some gummed threads. I may have whacked the top of it when I was removing it originally, which is the no-no move. So we'll just see if I can power through it. No.
6.5 hours later.
All right, Paige is going to start working on getting the carpet out of this one. Say hi, Paige. Hi. And we're going to go and finish the steering. It'd be good to be able to steer. So, had to pause so I could order some new end links. So let's get this thing off, measure it, and pop the new ones on. Yep. Okay, actually, I think I want to break the lock pin loose while it's still attached. Let's see if the croissant wrench will do it. Oh. Oh boy. I don't think it will. Not this side. It's got a bigger one. Why has it got a bigger one? That's what she said. Ooh. Okay. We're going to have to do this on the table. Okay, I'm going to try to make some notes here. One is I'm going to draw a line that lines up with the bottom of each of these. And then this one's got the zert fitting that way, and this one's got the zert fitting this way. All right, now that I have it out, I can clearly see this one's marked as the left-hand thread.
I love the sensory of washing my hands with that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I had dirt on my hands and I needed to wash my hands anyways, and I was like, I'm gonna wash my hands with it. Do you need some help?
I think I need a vise.
Do you want me to hold it?
I mean, sure. You can grab that in. All right, so it's left-hand thread, then I righty-loosey, lefty-tighty.
No.
Yeah, if it's...
It doesn't sound right.
Yeah, because it's the opposite thread.
Yeah. So no.
I'm going to bust my jaw. All right, I'm going to rotate it.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Or break the tape with
Oh, no kidding.
It wasn't recording, so they didn't get to listen to me yell at you.
No, sorry. And you're not mic'd up, so it probably wouldn't have got it anyway.
Darn.
But you know what it is getting? Belly Cam 3000.
I'm sorry, he's weird. You guys only have to deal with it sometimes. I live with it.
I hope the camera picked up the head up. Good Lord, it feels like
It's not doing anything.
it's not doing anything other than about to break something. Okay,
Either
let's...
yourself.
Right? Let's... All right, so if I go this way, it should be tightening with a left-hand thread. So this way should be loosening.
Just sliding it in the thing.
Is that this?
And you're just sliding this thing.
Yep. Could have sworn that was this.
No, that one.
No, that's this one. Here we go. There we go. Okay. There we go. Holy crap.
Yeah, it's sliding this.
Yeah. All
Oh
right.
my god.
guess heat is going to be the next
Your
thing.
best friend.
Yeah.
Is that oil you sprayed on it flammable though?
Yes.
Oh, fun. Are you
Yes.
gonna set us on fire?
No, but right here should be on fire.
Oh, fun.
Where's my flamethrower? Ooh. Oh, here it is. Microphone's over here. Microphone's right here.
Oh.
Oh, I guess it's not flammable. It
Oh.
aired off.
Set us on fire, please. Oh my god, now you should spray it with the flamethrower.
Okay. Hey, look at that. Barely had to move the thing.
Fire was the option.
Fire was the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Weirdo.
Okay, so then that guy will come out.
That smells so weird.
Oh my god, so much crud in there.
It's smelly.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
We should leave all of this in.
Is this hot? Not really.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Sounds.
Not kidding. Look at all the rust that's in there. I thought I put anti-seize in there, but maybe not. The shaft is so long. It didn't pick that up.
I know. That's what she said.
There we go. All right. Starting to get hot. We'll just set that on the ground. Whew.
Away from electrical wires.
There's no pixies running through it. We're good. Okay. So you want to aim that straight down and straight up. Because I don't want to melt anything on the other side of it. Okay.
Fire.
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 A little of this.
The sizzling.
Yep. It's like a Sizzlers. All right. Oh, there it goes. Whoa. Nearly fell on my ass.
Flamethrower knocked over.
Oh, no. It's just rounding off the thing. Oh, no.
Should.
This guy.
Passenger taillight ass.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. So give it some more heat. Okay. Nope.
I really wanted to set it on fire.
Okay. Pipe wrench for the win, hopefully. There it goes.
I was right.
Yep.
Big brain.
You have brain.
I have big brain.
You got brain. Brain.
Brain. Big brain.
Oh, fuck.
Did you burn yourself?
Yeah. It's hot all the way out at the end here. That's what she said.
I think that is just like a little bit too perfect.
All right. We've got the Colon Blow 3000.
Oh god.
Okay, things have cooled off, and I realized I got a little ahead of myself and forgot to measure it. Well, remember, this is the upgraded one. I still have the stock one, so I can measure that. And I am going to measure from the best I can the center to the center. You got all the trim around the sides and everything done? What about the up front around the feet?
There's stuff around the feet.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be able to see the edge of the carpet all the way around. See where that bundle of wires is sticking down right there? There's some panels up there.
I'll be back.
Okay, so we're going to grab that Zert fitting and we're just going to build it off of that. Like the new one, I'll grab off that Zert fitting and I'll measure out. Holy crap. That's exactly 42 inches. I don't think I could have planned that. All right, cool. All right, let's go check out what Paige is doing. What are you asking about? All right, so that one doesn't have it, but that one does. Huh? You see where it says the word hood down at the bottom where your ankle would be?
That's like one bolt.
Yeah, there's probably more than one. I mean, it may be something that snaps. Then you got to pull out this stuff. We got to get that out of the way.
I need the back seat.
No, the upper back seat. We need to get the lower part out. Oh, that's the wrong thing.
That is the wrong thing.
You want this thing.
That's out.
No, not quite. They've got little washers on them. So sometimes it feels like is it coming out?
Yeah.
Okay. Sometimes it feels like it's spinning, but it's this little washer that I'm like, just had to make it more complicated. See, it is the washer.
No, it's out more.
Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. And then there's a lot of times there's like something up further in that you can't see and you just have to reach up and pop it out. It's probably just a pull out thing. Yeah. Does it want to pop out?
No. There we go.
There we go. We broke it. Oh well. Probably don't need it anyway. Okay, so find a home for
What
this.
about the back seat do I need out?
Just the lower, because see how the carpet goes up underneath
Oh.
there?
Okay, but I can't get out that.
Yeah, you can.
No, that door.
No, but you can go out that door, or you can hook it and come out this door.
Okay.
So
Oh, also, I
get
think
in
I
here's
ordered-
the center
I
console. You
think
want
I
to take that?
told you with this one.
Oh no!
Sorry.
Oh no, you wouldn't have. You would have
Right
hit.
here.
Oh, you would have, yeah, with that back door.
Yeah, because I was trying to get something out and it popped out and it like flew me back a little.
That's
Like,
all right.
oh, I think it's just the paint
I don't.
because it was.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And there was white on here,
Yep.
so I wanted to tell you before you seeing it and
That's
being like,
fine.
what the fuck happened?
It's got dings and scratches all over it.
Yeah, I mean, you off-road in it, so.
Yeah. Okay. So. Why don't you get in here and. Oh, is it partially glued down or something?
What am I doing?
There we go. Yeah, I want to get that front kind of pulled out of there, but it's easier to grab from the middle page actually. So to kind of lift there, and you're gonna, it might be a little wet because this Jeep doesn't seal up like it used to. Yeah. And
Catching on the walls.
yeah.
Oh, it is wet.
Yeah. I felt mine was wet too. So that'll be part of the process. Have it dry out.
And
Okay.
it's glued to. Oh, it's like molded to the ground.
Let's just pull it out.
Well, it's
There's this stuff that we put under there that's called that's got to go up and over. Well, just take that off. Come on. Goodness gracious. Almost there we go. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this thing needs to dry out big time.
it's glued so much down here I can't pull it.
Okay. I think what's happened is we put this sound deadening stuff down, and it's kind of like become sticky over time, and so it's grabbed. I'm going to come around your side. Go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's exactly what's happened. Yeah. Yep. That's what this black stuff is. It's kind of a tar-like substance. Holy shit. Yeah. Oh, it's coming now, I think. Okay. Oh, now we gotta slide it off of here somehow. Yeah, it's trapped on the. Oh, that's bad on the back. It's trapped on this thing. There it goes. There it go. Okay. All right. Whew. Okay, this time I'm going to remember the anti-seize. Ooh, that's aggressive. I don't think I need that much. But I am going to get a good bit in there on each ends. There we go. All right. New links. This is the left-hand thread, so lefty tighty, righty loosey. Wait, I just remembered something. I was going to put this relatively. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Okay. So that stop is about half of its thread. Just going to get it to right about there. All right, and then the other side. This is about where I want it. Okay. So that's about half of its thread. And we say the length was 42. We'll go from need to do something about this. Pulled it out of the vise so that I can get up here and measure it. Okay, so it needs to go in about half an inch, maybe. All right, so both sides, 2 rotations in. We're hooked. Oh, I'm thinking 1 rotation of one side might do it. Oop. Look at there. All right, so if that is straight down, I need to clock these. I gotta spin it around so that I can mirror. So I can mirror the stock one. So if that one is positioned about like that, then this one needs to be positioned kind of this way. So we will go about like that. Does that get us to 42? You know what? I bet 1 full rotation in, and that'll do it. There we go. Now we just lock it down, bolt it in. I about locked this thing in when I realized I still got to set toe. So we'll get it bolted in with this still loose so that we can adjust it to set our toe angle. Need the wrench of adjustment for later. All right, you can see this is why that Zerk fitting is on the side instead of the back like it is on the other one. And that's because it's real hard to get the grease gun in between this stuff, so they put it on the bottom. All right, where is my stuff? Here we go. There we go. All right, and then I can adjust the toe right here. All right, let's set up for toe. Okay, I got this set up from China, off of that Jungle website, and kind of nice. It comes with 2 tape measures. Not that these are necessarily accurate, but they will be the same in their inconsistency. So if I'm interested in just having toe in between 1/16 and 1/8 of an inch, then I should be able to get that with using, even if it didn't come with 2, I'd want to use 2 of the same measuring tapes. Little digital angle finder helps get it level. As close as you can. There we go. Close enough. All right, I think I already see one problem going on here. I can certainly come across the front here and hook these two. Let it droop. At the back here, looks like stuff's in the way. Mainly the lower control arms. Well, maybe it goes right below it. Okay. Yeah. It literally just skims the bottom. Okay, so this is 61 inches, and that is 60 and a quarter. We're a good bit off. So if I rotate this forward, take it in or out? It takes it out. All right. We are, oh, I see. We are towed out now, according to this. Okay, that makes sense. So let's go back a half. That looks where I want to be, right? Because that's a half, that's a quarter, and then each of these is a 16th. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I want to be
6.5 hours later.
I think that is somewhere between an 1/8 and a 16th. Because I've got a 16th shy of 61 here and 3/16 shy of 61 here. So the difference is 2/16 or 1/8. 1/8 of a difference is that if I have any slight bowing in the back here that eats up some space, and this is actually a little bit further out, that would reduce the 1/8 difference down a bit. So right now it reads 1/8 toe in, but it could be just a hair less if I'm actually rubbing and it's eating up some of this measurement. So we should be good for toe. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. Apologies for not getting to the motor. Just so many little things that just keep adding up to get ready for it. But I guarantee next episode it's going in. Why can I guarantee that? Sneaky peeky. And now for just some fun time lapse cleaning of the carpet. Thanks for watching.